Someone's locked the door and took the key. You're feeling alright. I'm not feeling too good myself.
Hey, we're moving on up. I'm up to the C block. Hey, man, that's good. Okay, welcome back to the Five. This weekend, immigration took center stage for some of the 2012 candidates. Both Herman Cain and Michelle Bachmann taking a harsh stance. We'll get to Bachmann in a moment, but first, let's go to Herman Cain. He's taking some heat for these comments, surprisingly, he made on Saturday. Hyman?
When I'm in charge of the fence, we're going to have a fence. It's going to be 20 feet high. It's going to have barbed wire on the top. It's going to be electrified. And there's going to be a sign on the other side that says, "It will kill you."
All right, but yesterday on Meet the Press, Cain backtracked on those comments. I hope so.
That's a joke, David.
It's a joke. So
that's a joke. That's a joke.
That's not a serious plan.
That's not a serious plan. No, it's not.
You got a big laugh at that, but that's not what you do.
That's a joke. I've also said America needs to get a sense of humor. That was a joke.
If that's a joke, Herman, man, you ought to go back to joke school. The fact of the matter is it was an insensitive, outrageous comment cheered on by the Tea Party. Which
Bob, you've said far worse things than that.
Every day.
Don't play the I'm offended
The fact
card.
is that crossing the border illegally is a misdemeanor. And it's not murder, Herman. It's a misdemeanor. You don't shoot people at the border or electrify them at the border. And I think it's one of those insensitive things that the Tea Party people cheered right on.
Don't you think, Bob, that a lot of times this happens when people are in front of crowds that really, really like you? No matter who it is, they always go a little bit too far in that area. Whether they're liberals or conservatives, when you're in front of a crowd that is very positive, responding positive, it eggs you on, and it happens with everybody.
But did it surprise you that the Tea Party people cheered that?
I think they knew it was a joke.
They didn't even go crazy. They were like this, yay, drinking tea.
Let me say this. You're talking about Occupy Wall Street as just the manifestation of all of this frustration, right? I think the reaction by the folks at the Herman Cain rally was an expression of frustration that we have been invaded by illegal immigrants in this country for decades. Presidents of both parties have really blown it. Our border is as porous as ever, and a great country can't
So
stay
we should
great
shoot them and
if you can't
electrocute them.
control the border.
That you yourself made, you cross the
Being
border illegally,
facetious.
it's a misdemeanor. I don't know, you cross the border in Iran and they hold you for 8 years and $1 million ransom. North Korea, you probably die. I mean, but yet we go, oh, don't worry, come across the border, we'll give you health care, we'll probably get you a job, and guess what? You have a lobbyist in Washington to make sure we don't send you back.
Or we
And
can
socialism's
electrocute
around
you
the
and
corner.
shoot you.
Well, I don't think he really
He
meant
wasn't.
electric.
Bob, you make a lot
really
of
think
funny
that's what he
jokes
meant.
and statements.
I don't.
and
I
thank
think. I
goodness
think
people
there's
don't
other.
take you
I think
seriously.
that's a politician walking back and using a joke as an excuse for something he said that he wanted to play to the Tea Party because that's where they like to hear.
But you know what's not a joke? The new Rasmussen poll. You don't want to talk about that, do you? Where it shows head-to-head. Oh, big winner, Herman Cain over Barack Obama. How about that, Bob?
Well, I think that
And it's not a Pew
I could
poll.
put you on. I could put you on that poll, and you'd beat Barack Obama right now. Anybody at this table, exception of me, would beat Barack Obama right now. The election is not today. That's the big difference. Right now, Obama's in serious political trouble. I've conceded that.
So you agree?
You know where I stand on that? Yeah, but I think Herman Cain's chances of getting the Republican nomination are virtually non-existent. You're going to have Mitt Romney, I'm afraid. Although give Perry a shot.
Come on,
I'd love to have
you have
Perry.
to give Perry a shot.
Let's give Perry a shot.
Herman Cain is definitely he's the doing very well right now. But again, comments like this and some of his foreign policy issues, they're going to make hay out of it on the left, and he'll probably lose a little bit too. But don't forget, the numbers came out over, I guess, on Friday. Rick Perry raised $15 million. He's still that is still a lot, and he has a lot of the money.
But it's
That's
big
the other
bundlers
issue.
too. Be honest.
Romney has $15 million in the bank. Perry has $15 million in the bank, and the rest of them are far.
Yeah,
far
one
away
thing they've
from
got to
those
worry
numbers.
about, though, serious note, is that neither one of them have money from small contributors, which is good to have because you can always go back to them for more money. But yes, they both are outclassed the rest of them. Let me make one other point about Herman Cain, if I could. It turns out that he's connected with the Prosperity America group, which is funded by the Koch brothers, whatever their name
Koch
is.
brothers.
Koch brothers, the people who
Never
illegally,
get that right, do you, Bob?
they fund every right-wing group in America, including the Tea Party, and that's where Herman learned, and he went out and organized brand new chapters for him. So Herman Cain and the, what are they called again? The Koch brothers.
You're familiar with
are
that.
tied together.
Not unlike George Soros on the liberal far,
No,
far left.
Herman says he's an outsider, and he's in bed with a bunch of rich brothers.
But you know what? There is some issue about whether or not that's accurate. To be fair, Bob, there's an allegation, and so unless we have that from a reliable source.
His campaign manager was the one who ran that committee.
But by the way, what is wrong with that? This is supposedly a free society. And by the way, George Soros funnels billions of dollars into left-wing causes and Democrat campaigns, including Barack Obama's.
And Occupy Wall Street.
And the thing about, and I've actually taken some money from Soros' group for candidates of mine.
Oh, you didn't, bad Bob.
The Koch brothers illegally obtained their money overseas.
Who are donating.
They illegally obtained their money. There's plenty of evidence. There's evidence for it.
This really strange thing that happened today. I was listening to Fox and Friends this morning. I heard about this town hall that was going to happen between Donald Trump and Michelle Bachmann. But then this morning I was listening, and Donald Trump was on. And he's like, "Oh, I am." So apparently there's a tele town hall. Anyone knows where
I have no idea when it's on.
Teletubbies?
It's called the tele. Yeah, it's not. They should be all giant furry outfits. Here's the thing. I have no idea when it is, and I think Trump I think he knew it was on tonight. He just pretended like he didn't, like it was somehow beneath him.
So he's a top actor?
Yeah, so I didn't know they were having
this event. Aren't you going to listen in? I mean, I'm going to wait on the edge of my seat.
I have those two. Bob, I have 3 Project Runways on DVR I got to watch, and you said you were going to come over and we were going to have Chinese food.
All right, so anyway, we don't get to see Trump too much, do we?
No, we don't.
No, exactly. And we don't have to see Michelle Bachmann after about another month. All right. Oh, is it my team? I'm sorry. Coming up on the 5, that's us. Megyn Kelly's explosive new interview with the parents of the missing Missouri baby. That interview reveals details that even the police don't know about. Stay with us. We'll be right back. See ya.
Have we ever met? You said, hold your horses, boy. I ain't that